Yeah, I am so freaking irritated with YouTube right now. Like, I am so irritated. If you, I'm so irritated. I literally had to get out my bed to jump on the computer because I literally was seeing comments and people. One of my friends text me, and then somebody commented on the video. I'm like, what? Why are they asking me that question? And then somebody was like, why you remove that video? I'm like, what are you talking about? No. She said, I seen a such and such video. Why did you remove it? Well, that was the first incident. Hey, Anne-Marie. So what is happening? I don't know why they didn't generate or whatever the case may be on my channel, but I do a lot of bulk recording now because I'm trying to make sure I continue to stay consistent. So I have all these videos already lined up and I had some of them already scheduled. So one video released earlier today on my other channel. It was the setting goals video. Another video released today about a few minutes ago within an hour on this channel. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? I don't know what's going on with the studio or why this is happening, because literally what I do to make sure that my videos do not come up at the wrong time is I'll schedule them to come out like in 2020. You see what I'm saying? So that way I can't forget or I won't make a mistake and release them. And that's why I said I don't like doing scheduling, because if you forget, if you're doing too many edits, I was editing so much at one time that sometimes if you forget, it'll automatically put your video at a certain time if you don't change it. So please forgive me. If you've seen that video that released a little while ago, or you've seen a notification and now it's gone, or you're looking for it, that's because that video was not supposed to be released until Tuesday, okay? I do have another video that I think I was going to release on Wednesday, the surprise video, the vlog, but my setting goals video, if you're on that channel, you would have seen that video pop up. I had to remove them. I'm trying to stay on a schedule. That way my family on YouTube would know when I'm loading. Now, when I'm jumping up or jumping on like this is not nothing that you need to know. If you watch it, you know what I mean? You'll see it and you can come back to it because I'll leave it up. But for videos like my how-tos, my major lives where I'm talking about stuff that y'all want to hear about, those type of videos, I want to make sure that I'm scheduling them. And y'all know Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are my days to load videos. And those are the times that you can look forward to a video. And I'm so mad because it just messed up the whole thing. So I literally had to delete the video. You can't re-upload a video. It will say that it's a duplicate, so YouTube won't even accept it. So I had to re-upload it all over again. I'm glad I didn't do editing or anything, so I was able to find the video and just take it from the computer and go straight to YouTube. Some videos I do want to edit, like my talking videos and my stuff like that on my channel. But y'all, I literally got a comment from somebody, and you know who you are, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know she probably, because she's pregnant, she probably was like, oh my gosh, I need this video in my life. And went and commented and then asked me something. I forgot what she asked me, but I deleted it so fast I forgot to even read the comment. But I did see her comment and I felt so bad, like, oh, let me hurry up and delete it, because I don't want people to see it before I release it. And yeah, so it had about, I think, like 8 people that seen it already within them few minutes. So yeah, I'm not doing nothing crazy over here, y'all. I just want to stay on a schedule so you guys know when my regular scheduled videos are. Like I said, I will pop on and things like this will happen. But I literally had to jump out the bed because I got a notification. I'm like, what is that? Like, what is she talking about? What? And then the other person was like, oh, I really wanted to see this video. Thank God. Thank you for doing this. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, talking about? She must be talking about the live, and I see that it showed, because I'm subbed to my other channel, so it show alert for that, and I'm like, oh gosh, the video released. I didn't want that to be released right now. The back end of YouTube, that if you're not a YouTube, you don't know about or have no clue what the heck I'm talking about. But we can schedule and release videos when we want to. Hey Anne-Marie, hey Wendy, hey Love Wins, hey DG. It's okay, sis. We still love you. I know you do, Wendy. It was you. Okay. Girl, I thought it was you, and I seen it, and I'm like, I did a buffalo dip, but I think I was just sharing me doing it for a party. I don't think I did the actual recipe, but I got a bomb buffalo dip recipe. You want me to do that? I can do that as a how-to video. I can definitely do that. I was like, I know her pregnant self probably like, oh, when she seen that thumbnail, girl, you got to try it though. If you watch that video, it is the freaking bomb. But for those who didn't see it, I will be putting that video back up on Tuesday. It is a tasty, tasty, tasty treat, and it's a how-to, but I had to remove it because it wasn't supposed to come out till Tuesday. Hey, Cindy, how are you? I got you. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. So I'm going to do that for you. I got you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So you know what I'm talking about. I know she like, why she take the video down? It will be back up on Tuesday. It will be back up. I'm gonna have to re-upload it and tag it and all that stuff. Well, no, I can copy the tags, but yeah, girl, I was so frustrated. I deleted it so fast. I was like, wait, she was asking me something. Yeah, I apologize. I apologize. Hey, Marcia, how you doing, girly? How are you doing? I have set the other day and watched almost all of your blogs at a mini vacation this weekend, so couldn't finish. So now I'm back to square one because I don't remember where I left off. Thank you so much, Cherish. It's a lot on here, and like I was telling them earlier, I said that a lot of people don't know that we gutted this house and started from the beginning, and everything you see is all new stuff that we did. From every ceiling, we didn't have no ceilings in here. Everything is brand new. So for those, just to get inspiration, if you have a small space, because we don't have a huge space, or if you want inspiration on still trying to make the small space work for you, because that's what I did when we moved here. So I talked about that earlier. So I have a lot of downsizing vlogs, purging and decluttering vlogs, renovation vlogs, how to, just, it's a lot of stuff on here. Hey, Marcia, girl, how you doing? But I really thank you, Cherish. I appreciate you for doing that and taking the time out to, to watch my vlogs and stuff like that. That really is appreciated by me. And if you weren't on here earlier, I did tell them earlier when I was on live that I have not been getting alerts from my other channel. So if you have been commenting on the CPR Vibe, the channel where I talk about all the real stuff, guys, I will be doing a live with my husband, a marriage, relationship, all that type of live, because you guys have been requesting that. So I will be doing that, but I have not been getting alerts, and I will alert you guys probably through video or on the community board of when we're going live. That live, if you missed it, was on this channel. We talked about so many things that people didn't know, even watching us, that we've been through on. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Another video available. Yes, that was the one. That was the one that was supposed to be released Tuesday, and I was telling you that you're gonna love it because you like chocolate. So hey, y'all, wait. So both of those videos sitting in my notification. Yes, I had to delete them, TP. Don't get excited. I had to delete them. I had to delete them. Those videos is not supposed to come out yet. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to be serious. Not trying to be serious. I'm trying to be so consistent. And what I mean by that, I've been consistently loading videos, but I want it to be sort of like y'all can look forward to them coming out at a certain time. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. I don't get your video alerts lately. YouTube is a mess. Oh, what I found out is that, I think, TP, was that you that said that? If you're not getting the alerts, unclick the bell, refresh, and click it again. I had to do that for other people's channel. There's some people's channel that I like. I can't even push the notification bell. But yeah, so I had to refresh and then come back in. Or was it Living for Today? One of y'all told me that. Click it, refresh, and click again, and it'll start alerting you for the videos. Am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. I'm sorry. Okay, you might want to check that again because I can still watch those. They were posted this morning. No, my lives, you can still watch those, yes. But the video that came out about a half an hour ago, it was one video you might have got a notification of a half an hour ago. Then there was another video you might have got a notification of earlier today about setting goals from the other channel. One of my videos about setting goals was a video that was released, and it was released in error. So don't bash me or be mad like, where that video at? I was looking forward to it. I had to remove them. I was like, 3 videos in one day? I know. Yeah, well, actually 2 in one day because I'm back live again. Yeah, because when you text me, I was like, what? What's she talking about? And I was like, oh, okay. I had to remove that video. Goals first, please. Okay, I'm going to give y'all goals first. That'll be the video I do this week since it's already been released. So that'll be the first video I'll do would be goals this week. And then we're going to go live on that channel this week as well with my husband, talking about relationships. Talking about when we first met, what was his perspective of a relationship, not being married, being a single man, me being a single woman. What was our perspective? What were we looking for? What did we want? And if you guys have any questions, because like I said in my live earlier, a relationship starts with a friendship. So we got to go from that point, and then we lead into getting to the nitty gritty of an actual marriage. So there's steps to it and things you need to do and things you need to prepare yourself for before you jump into it. I mean, we learned a lot because a lot of people, I don't have a lot of married people in my family. I don't have a lot of people who marriages last long in my family. So it's kind of like we kind of have to, find our way and figure it out. But you want to, because then you can be a great example for your children, your grandchildren, or they can have something to look forward to, or someone to look at as an example of when the hard times happen or things happen, when sickness happen, financial situations happen, and all that good stuff. So we're going to be talking about all that. This week I got to wait a week for a mug cake. No. That is coming out Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are my uploads. And what I wanted to do is Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. And then Saturday is always going to be 11 a.m. I'm 23 years old, and I get condemned, probably. We told I look like I'm 12. That frustrates me to no end. It's a good thing I'm still my youth being 23, but the next person that tells me I look 12. Oh, wow. Well, that's good. That's good. You know what? They might pick on you now, but when you turn 60 years old and you still look like you 25, then, okay, what they gonna say? It's a good thing that you look younger than you really are in some cases, because I'm sick and tired of people telling me I look 12 or even 13 when I'm 24. Ignore that last message. I think I messed up. That's fine. It's okay. But yeah, so Cherish, TP, April, Marcia, Cindy. Who else is on here? I thought I seen someone else. Oh, Wendy, girl, Wendy. It was somebody else. Anne-Marie, Love Wins. If you have any questions, and here's the thing, it doesn't matter how long you've been married, if you're not married, if you're planning to get married or whatever, these are just great things in relationships altogether. Everybody don't believe you need to be married in a commitment, because technically marriage is a piece of paper, because the commitment stands between the actions between the both of you and what you decide that you want in your marriage and what you're willing to give to the marriage or your spouse and vice versa. That's what it is. So if you are interested in that, that will be next week. And make sure if you have any questions, just email me, let me know. Email me, let me know what questions you might have or any topics you want me to talk about. And for those of you who have already emailed me topics, I still got you in order, and I showed them earlier that I released 5 videos, and it's some good topics about toxic people, being positive, setting goals, all that stuff I got. So if you asked me about that, I told them earlier what I'll try to do. If you tell me, hey, I want it to be alive so I can hear other people's perspective as well as yours, let me know that. If you just want me to talk about it, then I'll make an actual video about it, which is what I've been doing, kind of a little bit of both. What is your other channel? The CPR Vibe, TheCPRVibe, the CPR Vibe, and the link is always in the description box of my videos. Yep, thank you, Cindy. That's it right there, sis. Wendy, that is it. Please go thumbs up some videos, watch some videos. You can see what I'm talking about, the way I go down deep in depth. If you're a woman and you have a lot of black women in your life that's been through some situations, go watch that video, Why Am I Weak? Now that one right there gonna make your brain think differently about life. It's called Why Am I Weak? So go subscribe to that channel. Make sure you hit that bell so that you're notified, because I notify on here when I'm going live on that channel as well, especially if it's going to be alive on that channel. Yes, and a little bit of both. Yes, and a little bit of both. What you talking about, Cindy? Jesus. What you talking about, Marcia? Yes, and a little bit of both. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. I don't know what you're talking about. Cindy, you what? What'd I do? You said you something. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Your girl had to get on. Thank you so much. I figured that's what you was trying to write, and it probably went in before you could finish texting it or whatever. But yeah, definitely go check out those videos. If you are new, live and share comments. Okay, got you. I want you definitely go check out that channel because there's a lot of great stuff that I talked about, a lot of great topics that I talked about, and a lot of times what I was doing was going live in the midst of talking about those topics so you could go see those. But I'm going to get more in depth about being a mom of a teen, being a mom of girls, how we deal with the rebellious moments, the moments where me and my children butt heads, things like that, how he deals with it, how I deal with it. It's that channel is going to be full of a lot of things that can help people, because there's no blue book to anything. And if you want to see different in your children and in your life, you can't always mimic certain people, especially if their mindset is not the same, or they don't want to have the same aspiration and goals for their children. It's kind of like, who do I look at if this is what I want for my girls? I don't want my girls to be mediocre. I don't want them to just settle for less, or I don't want them to think that they can't do anything they want to do in this world. I want their mindset to be so broad where it's not just generalized on get an education and go and try to find a job. I want them to have more. I want them to have an education if that's their choice. But at the end of the day, if they want to graduate and find a trade or focus on a specific trade so that they can become an entrepreneur to own something, you get what I'm saying, and get all specialized training that they need for that trade, then I'm fine with that too. I'm going to back them up as well. So it's a little bit different. Parenting to me, the more the knowledge that I gain and the older that I get, it's a little bit from how I felt 10 years ago. I don't feel the same way. And the things that I wanted them to do or wanted to see happen with them, it's not the same as it is today. So I want to talk more about those type of things on that channel, and just life in general, and just for me as a woman, how I cope, how I make it through in different times in my life that most women probably couldn't even deal with. So you two what? Yeah, so y'all see me, I'm jumping right on. What looking like I don't look like a glamorous thug today because the face is not beat. Remember, she called me a glamorous thug. Hey, sexy. Hey, how you doing, girl? When I was pregnant, I read psychology books about child development. Yeah, I did with my first child. They are all not the same. Like, I did with my first baby, but they're not all the same, and you cannot do the same for each one of them. And it's crazy because all three of mine are different. They're totally different. Mindsets, thinking, way they move, actions, like what they want, how they see stuff. When I say all of them are like 180s from each other, like they're all different. They're not the same. And I think April and I were talking about that before, about a parent, and I was telling you how when you parent, you got to realize that they're all different. Not only are they all different, but they're all different ages. And not only that, their characteristics and their mindsets are all different. That is why I said it's very important as a parent for you to spend quality time per child, per child, with each child, parent to child, because, Rizzy might be okay going to the library and grabbing a bite to eat and sitting on a computer and doing things like that, and then we play games or board games, and then Naya may not. Naya, she might want to do something different. So when you get to know your child, you need to know how you need to spend that quality time, because I know a lot of times parents take it and they bunch them all in, and like our getaway, we had to get away. Yeah, we had to get away. But even when I gave them their gifts, I gave them according to what they like, and I know their interests are. You feel what I'm saying? So I tried to make sure that I implement what they like, because they are unique individuals, and I can't, just because they are my kids, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like they all just have to do everything together at all times because that's what I said and that's what we're doing. No, okay. Somebody said something. Right. Your ideas on parenting change. How are you today? I am doing good. How are you? With or without with or without makeup, but not today. No wife beater. No, I got my little Walmart nightgown on. I mean, biological development. Okay, got you. True. So true. Yes, girls, I'm working on goals and a life map. So I'm always looking for new information for me and my kids. I like talking to parents who have older children. Girl, let me tell you about my Naya and my oldest daughter. Whew. And you know what? At first I was like, it ain't nobody business. But then at the end of the goodbye. At the end of the day, me and this one right here, we bumped heads last night. We had a head bumping situation. She's still right there. She's so nosy. At the end of the day, I'm the mother, and what she needs to realize is what I do is for a reason, and why I do things is for a reason. Because when I'm not here, I want you to be able to process life and process what you're going through. Because at the end of the day, everybody that comes in your life don't have time to wait for you to process stuff. You get what I'm saying? Some people, patience are like this, especially when it's not their loved one or their family member, whatever the case may be. That's why I always tell them, listen, mommy and daddy are not going to be here forever. And I even tell them, we know when we was born, but we don't know our death date. So with that being said, I need you to understand that the things that I keep pounding in your head, or the things that I keep saying to you about learning to be more patient, be positive about things, and attracting the energy that you want, it is so important. Because when I'm not here, you have to have that connection to the creator, so that way you can develop the characteristics that will keep you surviving and striving and progressing as a young lady. In case, God forbid, something happened to me before my time, or that I think as long as I think I want to be here, God forbid, but I want them to have that strong notion of they can be and do anything they want. There's nothing impossible, and that I love them, and everything I did was for the reason, for that reason exactly, is for them to know that there's nothing you can't do. And there's no one in this world that can tell you that you can't do it. If they are, they're not for you. They are toxic, okay? They are toxic. Okay, so let's see. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I was talking about how we talked about making memories, but Phoenix is 14. Right. And you can create memories. See, the thing is, in those memories, April, you make sure you distinguish what you're doing. Okay, when we create the memories. Now, when we went into the getaway, y'all was in my bed, so excuse it. I knew that Rizzy said that she really wanted some Asian buffet food. She'd been talking about it. So when we did the getaway, I said, you know what? Boom. That's what I'm going to do. I remember Naya saying she really wanted to go to Five Below and get some trinkets and stuff. She'd been bugging me about that. So when I incorporated the getaway, I remember that, and I remember that. So when we went, we know that Naya also likes Asian food, but it was a request of RIZZY'S. So I made sure we did that on the getaway, because that was a special thing that she'd been talking about. And then I also made sure that I gave Naya a gift card, but RIZZY likes Five Below too, so she got a gift card as well. So it's ways to incorporate memories that they're all going to enjoy, but also it's that one that remembers being in your presence and saying, hey mommy, I want to do this, and so you did it. So it's going to create that memory for all of them. What to expect? It helped a lot. I didn't have any problems. I knew what to expect. Well, I can't say that I didn't have any problems, and I can't say that there was a lot of things that I did as a mom expect, but there was a lot of things that I also was not ready, even though, see, it's a difference between expecting something, but you can still expect something but not be prepared. You feel what I'm saying? So that was the difference. I felt like, oh, they say at this age, they're going to mouth you back, or they're going to do this, or they're going to do that, and then some kids don't. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is a mental imbalance when they hit that age of like between 13 and 16, where they don't know. They're not little kids anymore, but they're kind of like moving into the young adult stage. But I want to be a baby, and I do still whine, and I still pout, but I think I'm grown. You feel what I'm saying? So that stage, who prepares you for that? Who prepares you for that? I don't know. Okay, let's say we're talking about my first baby. I did not know certain things would occur. Okay, well, even if we're talking about the biological, physical makeup, okay, I had a preemie. I almost died when I had my first baby. Who nobody prepared me for a preemie. Breastfeeding. Nobody prepared me for breastfeeding. No one. My mother never breastfed, but I knew that. Remember what I said? Even if you have not no one to tell you how to do better, there's ways to figure it out because. I don't care where you're from, where if it's the hood, the ghetto, whatever you want to call it, you was raised a certain way. There's things that you would hear about, find about, see on TV somewhere. And if it is intriguing to you, it'll stick in your memory. And I know that I can't even think of no women in my family that breastfed that I remember. I just knew breastfeeding was good when I started reading up about it. So I said, even as a young teen mom, I'm going to breastfeed. I breastfed all of my children. It was the most painful thing in the world, and I wanted to kill somebody, and nobody prepared me. I expected the pain, but I wasn't prepared for the pain to be as crucial as it was. Like, oh my gosh, have you ever breastfed? If you breastfed, you know what I'm talking about. It feels like they're pulling everything and all the pain in your body all from one breast at one time, and they're just sucking it, and you're looking at the baby, and you just are in all his pain. It's a lot. It is a lot. I don't know about you, but my breastfeeding experience when I first did it, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Is this my life? Is my life being taken through my breasts? Am I about to die? That's how painful it is. I knew it was painful because I expected it, but I wasn't prepared for that pain. But did I give up? No, I didn't. Why? Because I knew it was good for my children. So okay, wait, let's see. What is the name of your channel? Hey Naya.
I show my hair.
Oh yeah, you can. Now she uses my cream for her twist. She doesn't use nothing but my natural cream for her twist out. So that's what she got in it. You didn't even leave it in all day, so she did that. Actually, you did it, when was it? Yeah. So she uses my cream when she does her twist outs. For those who don't know, my natural cream is what she uses on her hair. Okay, I see some text. Wait, hold on. What to expect? It helped a lot. I didn't have any problems, and thank you. You know what? And a lot of, like, for instance, Rizzy is not a problem child. Rizzy is very sensitive. I don't have to yell. I don't have to do too much to get her to see mommy not playing. You know, she's one of them kids you could be like, and she get up and do what she need to do. Ty is a boy. Okay, but it doesn't matter. You still can implement those things in a family setting to give Ty what he needs and to make sure that you're catering to his likes and his needs at the same time. What is the name of your other channel? The CPR Vibe. TheCPRVibe. And it is always in one of the videos. If you see a description box with some writing in it, sometimes I might forget and put the description in there. If I'm loading from my phone, I think that happens sometimes, but it's always in the description box. My emails, my PO box, my other channel, everything is always in the description box. I would love to know more about the life maps. Any books or blogs you recommend? Go get those books out my nightstand. The ones on my nightstand. I was just talking to Camille that the agent really YouTubers with older kids a lot with babies. Camille doesn't really vlog. Huh? What'd you say? I was just talking to Camille. That agent really YouTubes with other older kids. April, you got to tell me what you're saying. Yes, listen to your mom, Naya. She loves you and will always be on your side, wanting the best for you. Yeah, me and Naya butt heads, and as a matter of fact, oh, here it is right here, not lying. I taketh things away. So she all up in my left booty cheek.
No, because I do this anyways. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, she do. They always in my. I can't. They like my shadow. So yeah, but I took her stuff away because last night we got into it because Naya is me. She is. She really is, and she don't know when to. And
no. Okay, I'm not gonna say, but sometimes I be quiet. I don't like this. So people, I'm being quiet, and then she keeps saying, no, she'll come downstairs like 4 times and be like, if you keep being disrespectful, you going to like a sister or something like that.
I ain't never said
not like
that, Naya.
She mean by
you
like
don't
that.
even do that.
Look. By that, she mean like, She gonna
No,
do the
I
same
said
thing.
if you continue to be disrespectful, you're going to end up burning bridges.
That's what she said. I just forgot
like
that.
your sister. That's what I said.
But
now I
I
try to
was like-
tell her, when you're disrespectful to an adult and you're disrespectful to the point where they're trying to show you something or teach you something that's going to be beneficial to your life, they don't have to. They don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm your mother, so that's what I'm supposed to do. But other people don't have to take that or have to listen to a child be disrespectful, because at the end of the day, everything, like I told you, I'm telling you, is for your good. So we found out why Naya channel couldn't be posted after all this time. Last night, it just kept sitting on me like something is not right. Something is not right. So last night it came out and I was very upset with Naya, because she didn't do what I told her to do and end up messing up a perfect name for her channel. So I guess we have to find a whole nother name and all that, because yeah, she wasn't listening. And these are some of the books that I keep in my Half Price Living, How to Live on One Income. That is one. And this is Secrets to Living Well on One Income by Ellie Kay. That's a good one. This one I recommend as well. 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. The adult one is good too, but this one is more straight to the point. And there's a lot of speakers that would tell you, inspirational speakers that'll tell you, motivational speakers. This one is the bomb. It's still good it applies for adults. I have this and Naya has it as well. And I got these from eBay. You gonna get yours? I got these from eBay, and I like books like this that are like really beneficial to your life and helping you. This is good about procrastination. It talks about everything you could think of in the life of a person who don't have good habits and they're procrastinating and stuff like that. Oh, this is hers. See, look, she don't play. I got this for her when she was on punishment before. Yeah, let's be honest. I got this when she was on punishment before, and she has so many notes, and she really references this book about a lot of things in her life. So we both got that book. We reading that too. Well, you done with yours, or you still reading it? We kind of go back. You did it? You finished it?
Almost.
And then this is one about unstuff your life. These are things about organizing, decluttering, and getting your life clear. And it's not just about things. It's about unstuffing your life, period, with people and different things like that. So this is a good one. And then these are ones that's in my nightstand that I like to reference. Cleaning up the clutter. That's a good one. I have more that are more like for self too. But these are some of the ones that are in my nightstand. Here, put these back. Put those back. So, yeah, on the other channel, that's what I'm going to do. I see y'all talking. Let's see. Yes, my son. Oh, yes, listen to your mom now. Okay. Yes, I tell my son to trust me. There is more behind why you think I'm right. Not just being mom. True, sis. My daddy used to say that to me as a young girl. You don't want to burn bridges. Come on now. You are absolutely right. Listen to your mom. Oh, you hear? You hear? These are your family from off of YouTube telling you, yes, communicate. Like if Amara wants to go see the Wiggles, I can't take phone for Phoenix. Got you. So that means that you will have to make up a time to spend that time with Amara, and that'll be you and Amara's time. I mean, it'll be cheaper not to take everybody, especially if everybody's not interested in that. You have to find a way to just be able to incorporate it in you and Amara's time. Now, what I also do, because when they're in school, it's hard to take one when you got one in school. If their grades are good and they're on point with their work, I would actually contact the teacher and say, hey, they're not going to come in today. And I would let Naya stay home. I used to let Naya stay home and say, we're going to have our day. We're going to go get our feet done. We're going to have breakfast, or we're going to have dinner, or it might be just a day of just me and Naya. So what I'll do is I'll do it while the others are at school. And then sometimes I'll go in Rizzy room. I'm like, Rizzy, daddy gonna take Naya to school, but you're not going to school. Me and you gonna go do this. And I'll do special things like that. But you want to make sure they're not behind on their work and they're able to catch up without a problem and just, jump back in the game. So I do things like that, and that makes them feel special because I'm taking them out of their normal routine. I just love this chat blog so much. Thank you so much. What you say?
So I came to school because I have a job there. When I finish my work, people ask you for help me with there. So they pay me. So I gotta finish theirs too.
This child right here, I said, girl, you bet not. People be talking about, nah, I'm gonna pay you to do this, I'm gonna pay you to do that. I said, you better get your work done. Make sure you got your work done. Talking about they gonna pay her to do something. Section, there are videos on YouTube and printouts on Google. The easiest way to start to think about where you want to be in 2010 in 5 years and working backwards, taking baby steps to get there. And I got one of my videos is talking about that too, about setting goals and just doing things in a different way to get things initiated in your life. I had that book, What to Expect When Expecting. Yeah, I had that book too. Me too, Marcia. Good. God brought me to this channel this morning. I see why now. God, thank you so much, Norma. I really appreciate that. Yup, until you get used to it. You get used to what, April? I was talking about under puberty. After that, we butt heads every other day, but we always kept the lines of communication open. True. Got you. But for real, Marcia, even in that, under puberty, all of my children were different. They were not the same. As far as what they liked, what they enjoyed, and what they did or what to expect, they were not the same. That initial suckle. What initial suckle? Yep, until you talking about about yes, you feel like they're sucking your soul out. Yes, you do. The breastfeeding was like being sucked dry. I did it for 4 years. First 10 months only. It's ridiculous. Everybody has young babies. You don't vlog. Is that what? Okay. Your kids for nothing. So I understand that you expect obedience. I have Unstuff Your Life. Yeah, that's a pretty cool book. Yeah, my son just showed some disrespect in Boston. The same issue we had. He used to zone me out when I start to fuss. He told her she fussed too much. When you that age, you ain't no zoning me out. You live in my house. You zone me out when you live out my house. You feel what I'm saying? So I get what you saying, Marcia. You know, at this age, ain't no zoning out. She looks just like you. Oh, thank you so much. Have you read Michelle Obama? I haven't. The book What to Expect was not helpful at all. It wasn't helpful to me. For my skin color, it wasn't helpful to me. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't. But yeah, we butt heads, and my problem used to be not sticking to a punishment. How many of y'all mothers used to have that problem? Not sticking to a punishment. Like, for real. Not sticking to a punishment. Mom used to tell me, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
But you're going to go to jail. I'm just like...
Yeah, that's how they think for real. You going to go to jail. Well, I guess I will be going to jail then. Like, for real. But see, when you got officers on your side that'll make sure that you don't go to jail, because these kids think they can get away with stuff. That book had me reading to my belly. It did. No, and not necessarily, because they understanding that these kids are ridiculous these days, and they think they can beat their parents. It's ridiculous. I know you had a lot going on, Anne-Marie, with 4 boys, right? Oh my gosh. Girl, 3 girls, too much for my life and anybody else's life. I can't. I couldn't. Thank God for my 3 girls, but I don't see how people do it when they have them huge families. I cannot. You have to. I just feel like, I'm sorry. Every child extra after the first one, you are taking away from the first one. After the second one, you take away from the first and the second. The third one, you take away the first, second, the third. I mean, the first and the second, the third, fourth. And the more you go, the more you taking away. It's only one of you. I don't care how great of a mom you are. It's only one of you. And you can be an awesome mom. But think about how much more awesome you can be. I'm sorry. This is my personal opinion. If nobody likes it, I don't know what to say. I really feel like it does not matter how great of a mom you are. The more children you have, you will definitely be lacking in some way, shape, or form on the time and energy you can spend with the ones prior to. You are allowed to still with your children as long as you don't leave bruises or marks. And my mom always said if we ever threaten to call the law, she'll call them for us before and after she's done. Okay? I agree there's only one of you, right. So, I mean, you can be a great mom, and maybe the energy of the family and a big family can be a good thing, but I just feel like I was being stretched thinner every time I had a kid. And the thinner I'm being stretched, truth be told, I don't care who you are, sorry. You know, the camera can say one thing and behind the scenes is a whole nother thing. Truth be told, the thinner that you're being stretched, the more irritated, agitated you become. Because it becomes a time it's a time crunch now. It's a time crunch. I read that we should not give a punishment we know we can't hold to, so I never did that. Thank God we was mostly good, but I had one child. Oh girl, I know that's amazing just having one. But so look. But so oh yeah, but see that's the help of my husband. So now, remember, didn't I used to release you from a punishment real fast? Yeah, she'll be in my face trying to be extra nice and then thinking she getting her stuff back. Nah, bruh, we about to hold this one out, and we've been waiting that one out. That she had her door off her room. Yeah, since you want to sit here, she had her door off her room. What was like over a month? Yeah, she had her door off her room for like over a month. Okay, each kid needs you in different ways. Exactly. I have 3 granddaughters and 1 grandson and a granddaughter on the way. I remember you telling me that. That is such a blessing. I agree. After the first, you're taking away, but that's why I say my ideas change, but I have 4 and can't give them back. No, I'm talking about, I feel like, to me, my perception of a big family would be anywhere between 4 to 5 kids. That's tops for me. That's a big family for me. I'm talking about people who have way up there. Like they're reaching 10, 12, 13 kids. I can't do it. I don't see it. I can't even do 5. I can't see myself. Could I do 5? I don't think so. I think that if I did, they would have to be older and be able to help me. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about I can't do no stair-step babies. See, your babies are spread out. Your babies are spread out. You don't have 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old. You don't have that. They're spread out. I thank God that I am where I am now to this day. Had a lot. I wasn't a troublemaker, but I knew when I was in trouble. I still wish at 24 I got whooping because I know right from wrong, but still do stupid. I feel you. I feel you. I still do stupid things today. So yes, I still wish I got in trouble. Some days not even going to lie. Right? Because it made you think and reevaluate things. Although I think only having 1 to me would be boring. My mom had 8 girls. Woo! Girl. See what I'm saying? Strong woman. I couldn't. Well, we have the choice to have children. You get what I'm saying? I just couldn't see, because I know me. See, that's the thing. Everybody is different. And that's why I said this is my opinion. Everybody is different. I don't feel that I have patience for anything. If I had to have a big family, it would be 4 or 5 tops, right? But I can't see myself having patience for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, I can't see myself having patience for that. I just can't. And that's probably why God gave me exactly what he gave me. And my kids are all spread apart. They are not close together at all. So once I had Sada, and then later I had Naya, Sada was able to help. She was in school. She was not a, little baby kid crying behind me or wanting me to breastfeed her or wanting me to, pick her up. Excuse me. She was able to help me. And when we had Rizzy, she had Naya and Sada, and they was her big sisters. Sada was 10, going on 11, and Naya was 7, yeah, so it was a really good stretch between the two of them. Yes, she is, thank God. My mom, oh my gosh, I know she had to be a patient woman. There are 8 of us, 2 5 boys and 3 girls. Hey y'all, it's 20 of y'all ain't here. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, ladies. Don't forget, it really makes a difference on this channel, on anybody's channel. If you're watching any YouTuber, hit the thumbs up. They're taking out the time to conversate with you and chat with you and, you know, sharing their life with you. Hit those thumbs up buttons for these YouTubers. Anytime I watch a video, I do my best to thumbs up. That's like the first thing I try to do. So I always try to tell y'all, thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video. But yeah, oh my gosh, there are 8 of us. 5 boys, 3 girls. Woo, buddy. I'm the last of 3 girls, and by the time I got older, my mom ran out of high octane gas. Plus, I was really a good child. They told me I spoke up, but never wanted my parents to be disappointed. That is how Rizzy is. Rizzy is a to herself, mild mannered. She don't get real excited. Remember I told y'all, see, I'm the type, I get excited. I show my emotions. Like, I wear them. You're going to know when I'm feeling some type of way. That's why it's hard for me to be trying to be superficial about things or whatever. So, like when I do surprising things for them and I want to show my love or show them my appreciation, it's like I'm wanting them like, oh my gosh, mom. They're like, oh my gosh, mom. That's cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, that's nice. They're not extra. They don't get real excited. You feel what I'm saying? But I know that's their way of getting excited. So I remember before I used to get a little like, they don't like it, or that's not what they wanted, or they're not happy. But it's not that. That's just, those are my children and they're not. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my gosh, you did it. They just not them type. Now my oldest might be like that, but do y'all know, remember, Naya and Rizzy birthday is the 13th of November and the 14th of November. Literally back to back. We were in the hospital and I had having Rizzy. Next day after Riz what you call it? Naya's birthday. She had her birthday in the hospital. Her cake was right next to my bed in the hospital while having Rizzy. My mother had 5 children, 3 girls and 2 boys. I'm the oldest. My mother raised 5 by herself. Wow. More power to her. More power to her. More power to her. I mean, you have got to be so strong when you do that by yourself. I'm just thinking about before my husband and stuff, and how I was as a single mom. It was a lot, you know, working, trying to be that mom and do what I needed to do for them. And even when I was a single mom and I was young, I still made sure my kids never went to a daycare. I made sure that I did my schedule in such a way, even as a single mom, to where I was able to spend a lot of time with my kids. And that was something that meant so much to me, because I didn't have that like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that quality time, that one-on-one time. The person that I can remember spending a lot of quality time with was my grandfather and my grandmother. Like a lot of quality time. The same here. My son is more expressive because of me. He says he does it because he feels good when I'm expressive and thankful over something he did. Okay. See, I love that. My mom and dad had a system of only dad punished the boys and only mom punished the girls. When we got in trouble, it worked out pretty good so far. That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork make the dream work. You got to tell me how. Tell you how to do what, sis? Tell you how to do what? Oh, spending time and working your schedule and all that good stuff to make sure that you spending time with your kids and stuff like that. Oh, no daycare. Now, here's the thing. Now, with that, I thought you said, well, we'll talk, because I don't, we'll talk. I miss my mom so much. My father didn't do anything for us. My father passed a year before my mom. Wow. And a lot of times I see that too, where the the mom and the dad could be together, but the father might be working so much or out the house so much that he isn't like a nurturer. He's not one of the ones that are there spending that quality time or implementing certain things. He'll just be there if he need to enforce some rules or something like that. So it's like you have more of a connection to your mom. That is a different thing when you're raising your kids by yourself. That makes you extra strong. Thank God I have both of my parents in my life. I thank God for my husband because I was doing that by myself. And then when he came, it was a little different. And like I said, I talked about this on my other channel. You don't want to give your kids what they didn't, you don't want to give your kids what you didn't have because they don't need what you didn't have. You want to make sure you're giving your kids what they need. Okay, what you said too, I can't type as fast as you talk. So yeah, the key to life with children too is giving them what they need. And how you know what they need is by interacting with them, watching their interactions with people and in their little lives, and you will know what your kid is lacking and what your kid needs. That's what you give them. Because it's not always material things. Those are the things, and those are the most important things that you should be focused on as a parent. You know, I see, and I know all of y'all see this so much, where so many people will lace their kids out with material things, and it actually gives them this feeling of achievement as a parent, when that's the last thing that marks you as a good parent. Because I know a lot of kids who parents can't afford nothing. They are well-mannered. They are lovable children. Their vibe is just so amazing. And they just look like they're being truly loved. But then I know kids who have every Jordan, every freaking Adidas suit, Fila suit, whatever it is that's y'all rocking in your area that kids have to have. And the kids look depressed. They look angry. They look mad. They don't look joyful. They look like they've been through a hard life, because that's all they get is toted from either daycare, school, grandma's, and then they go home. And then the routine happens again because mom's too tired. Then they go home. Then the routine happens again. A kid needs love. A kid needs nurturing. A kid needs happiness, love. Meaning, I go in my kid's room and I'll wrestle with them. I'll fall all on their bed with my big old self, messing with them, kissing them. I'll do stuff like I'll just go mess up stuff in their room just to be messing with them. Just stuff to make them remember. I remember my mom used to come in my room and just dump my crayons out. Just stuff. I just do stuff. Just little moments. Or I'll write something on the board. I don't think Rizzy loves me anymore. I'll say something like that on her board. Because, and then I'll leave it. And she's like, Mom, why you write that on my board? What? I don't love you because what? You know what I'm saying? So it'll start a conversation. And I'm like, because you didn't give me a kiss when you left the house the other day. And you know what I'm saying? So we just start conversations. Kids need interaction. They need to talk. They need to voice themselves. When my kids come home, that's what I ask them. How was your day? And don't just ask them and then you're not looking in their face and you're not talking to them and you're cooking and doing stuff. Oh, okay. All right. No. Oh, so that happened? And then did you not like that? How did that make you feel? And so do you think you're going to do good on a test? Like, that's how I talk to them, because they're not stupid. They know you're not paying attention. They know that you may be, this part is not what I meant to say. It's not that they know this part, but they're not stupid. We got that. But also they can feel when something is not genuine. They can, because of the difference in responses. Because you have some teachers that really care, and when they ask a question, not only do they ask a question, they ask a question to get a response from the student, and then when they get that response from the student, it is more of a back and forth. We're conversating now. That's what kids look for. Because they might be excited to show you, Mom, in art, I couldn't draw a heart. And today I drew it and it came. That is a milestone in their little life. That is a milestone in their life. And you may be so tired and overwhelmed that that heart to you is so simple. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, nice. No, don't do that. Because what are you doing is when they walk away, they drop their little head and their excitement is gone. Because you're too busy. And that's why I say it in me, I can't see myself having so many kids because it takes time and energy. And the more you have, the more that you stretch yourself thin. And the thinner you become, some women have breakdowns, some parents have breakdowns, and it is not their fault. They didn't ask to be here. Okay, so let's see what y'all saying. My life maps for kids with lists. Okay, yes, I also made life maps for my kids with lists with their strong in and a list of what they need working exactly. Means I think she likes that. You know what? You were so. I'm done. I'm about to block you from my live. Yes, we need to not always be on patrol. Must have fun time, be silly and talk crap. Exactly. Exactly. I'm blocking her, Marcia, from the live. She's being blocked from the live. So, with that being said, it's just a lot of different ways that I do things like that. A lot of different ways that I just spark conversations with them. Spark conversations, because you will be surprised what they know or what they think. You ever, and I do this a lot. I do it to my husband. I do it to all of them. You ever see somebody and they like this? Like, I'm going to give you this, like, and they're just staring, right? I always say, what you thinking about? What's on your mind? Thank you, next. VA. So silly. And I always say, what you thinking about? And then they'll say nothing. I said, well, then something is wrong if you're dazing off into nothing, because there's nothing over there and you're not thinking about something. No one dazes off into a space and nothing is going through their brain unless something is wrong with them or their mental. And then when I break it down like that, they can't lie and say nothing. They're like, oh, I was just thinking about if I did good on that test, because I got a problem on there and I didn't think it was going to be on the test, and it was kind of hard, but I'm afraid I didn't do good on it. Do you see what I'm saying? So it allows you to conversate, because just as well as we as grown-ups sit and be in deep thought about things that we want to do, should have done, need to do, or whatever the case may be, kids are the same way. And don't take their little lives for granted. Phoenix wrote that. Not the fire to come. Oh Lord. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what we just need to do better by. We just need to do better by creating the smallest little moments of time and creating the smallest little moments of things. Think about yourself as an adult. Remember a time when some adult parent or someone did something in your life that you probably will never forget because it was so freaking special to you. I remember, okay, my dad was gangster, basically. He was hood in the streets, hustler, all of the above, just whatever. So all of his friends were gangster, drug dealers, and all that stuff. So I remember I was 9 years old, and I remember one of the guys came to the house, and he knocked on the door, and he said, hey, I'm here, such and such sent me, and they will always say my dad's name. He told me to come and look out for little Miss Lady or whatever he said, talking about me, and for my mom or whatever. And this guy opened his trunk, and it was full of money, like paper money, real money, and like change. And he said, as much as y'all can stuff in y'all pockets, y'all can have. So it was me and my little brother, and my other brother was too little. He couldn't. He was like 2 years old. So it was me and my little brother, and we were literally in the back of a trunk, and it was a Cadillac. I remember that old gold color Cadillac. And we were able to get in that trunk. And think about a kid who's been through so much, and our life wasn't great, but I mean, things like that, I just remember. And literally, they allow us to get in the trunk and just stuff. I was stuffing money everywhere. I was trying to stuff my shirt down my pants so that the money won't fall out. I was smart. I was like, let me tuck my shirt in. I was 9, but I was smart. I was like, let me tuck my shirt in all the way around. Tuck my shirt in all the way around. Then I was just taking money and dropping it. He's like, not you, mom. It was just me and my little brother. And she was like, get it, grab stuff, get more. We was stuffing. It's like, I don't know if he went to the bank and just got mad ones, like hundreds of dollars of ones. We was stuffing for days. I don't remember what happened to that money. More than likely, my mom took it and did some things with it. But yeah, I remember that moment. I remember that moment. I remember granddad used to take me fishing, and I remember grandma used to make, we used to have crackers, saltine crackers, liverwurst, and cheese, and little juices. And we would sit on the dock, like by the fishing dock, and he would show me how to put a worm. I still don't remember, but I remember him showing me how to put worms on hooks. He was like, "You're gonna be able to do this yourself." And granddad was putting worms on the hooks for me. And I remember him patting and rubbing my head, and he was like, "I love you." He was like, "I love you. No, don't forget, don't," he was like, "Always remember granddad loves you, and don't you forget that." I remember that, and I was so young. I remember that. Like, I remember in the back seat of my granddad's station wagon. You remember them station wagons that had that wood grain border on the side, like them long station wagons? We used to sit in the back. We used to love to sit way in the back, and it was just me, grandma, granddad, and one of their friends, and they would take me fishing. I used to love to go fishing. They had a little radio playing, all them little old school songs, and we would sit on the dock at the thing doing fishing, and we have all this little food. Grandma might fry some chicken and stuff, sitting there fishing. And then we would come back, and granddad would scale that fish and get it prepared, and people would come buy fish from him. I just remember all those moments. I don't remember what kind of sneakers I had on. I don't remember what kind of clothes I had on. I remember those moments. I remember standing next to the sink and helping granddad scale fish. I remember him showing me how to cook at a young age. That's where I got most of my cooking skills from. I remember all those things. Those are the things that mean so much more to me than anything. Kids, like everything else in life, you have to know your limit. The saddest thing is to see a mom with 50 kids who is not interested in them. Exactly. Kids need all the good in us and want love and attention. Exactly. I feel you, because out of 8 of us, me as the oldest and my brother after me were kind of neglected. Not on purpose, but there were 6 more younger. So, see, I thank you, Norma, for being real, because some people will be offended when you say that, but that's the problem with our community not being real with life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said y'all need to please go watch that video on my other channel called Why Am I Weak? That's going to make you think about things differently. And that hopefully when we have another live, you could bring that up. And then, love hearing your memories. Oh, yes, remember those station wagons? Yes, I remember. Girl, we used to fight for the back. The way back, it used to be like 6 of us back there. I remember my birth. I was so young. You remember your birth? I was so young, but I remember that the white doctor pat me on. Whoa. Don't you just love your child? I love them. I love them. We had a station wagon too. Girl, it used to be like 150 of us in that station wagon. But I was the oldest. And grandma and granddad will always take me to do so many things because I was the oldest, and I was able to go and do stuff. And I literally miss those moments. I miss cooking with my grandfather. My grandfather used to sing, and he used to make up songs, and oh my gosh. Every time I talk about him, I guess because I can't get him back. And that's why I want to create the memories with my kids and my grandkids, so they remember those memories. They can't bring me back, but they remember those memories. And I remember it was this one song. He'd be like, Millie, Millie, for Philly. He used to say, feed 5 for Philly, Millie, Millie, more Millie, Millie. And he used to be singing that when he used to be cooking with me. And he used to, he always bopped me on the top of my head and told me, I love you, girl, And he always used to sing that song when we used to be in the kitchen. He'd be like, you ready to cook? I'd be like, yeah, granddad. He'd be like, come on, get up here. And I have a little stool next to the stove. And he'd be like, all right, Millie, Millie. And he'll just start singing. He'll just start singing. It was just so, oh my gosh. I remember, we just did so much. I remember when he got his first deep fryer to fry turkeys. Everybody in the freaking neighborhood was getting their turkeys from granddad. Like, when I tell you he was a beast in the kitchen, road trips in the station wagon was the best. Yes. He would do deep fried turkeys for people. And I remember when he first made, excuse me, y'all, when he first made smothered ribs. And I was like, Granddad, smothered ribs? He was like, yeah, girl, you don't know nothing about these smothered ribs. I said, no. Everything that I had that was like different, it all came from him. Like gumbo, jambalaya, oh gosh, gumbo, jambalaya rice, and all that stuff with the crawfish and all that stuff. You had a daddy, granddaddy. Yes, I missed him and involved. That went by real fast. Okay, hold on. Involved grandparents are the best. See you, right. Yes, my parents will put the seats flat and blankets in the back. Yes. That's how me and my husband be just sitting there thinking about having grandchildren. I just want to be the best grandmother I can. My thing is, wherever I fail, because I'm not going to be perfect as a mom, I want to make sure that my kids do better than me, but I also want to support my kids in being the best that they can be so we can raise another generation of great people that's continuing to progress in intelligence, education, financial, and all of the above. We're a team, so I'm going to push my daughters and push my kids to be better parents than I was. Wherever I screwed up or where I missed the mark, I want y'all to know that y'all can do better. If y'all know mommy did not do certain things right because I'm not perfect, I want y'all to figure those things out and try to tweak them to be better for my grandkids. And that way they can be better for my great grandkids, and just on and on. Girl, I miss him, girl. I miss him. Says, don't you start that crying. My daddy just got his angel wings last April, so my grief is still fresh. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh my gosh. Like, just the memories. And that's why you create memories. You know why? Because when a person is gone and there's no memories, it's kind of like they just gone. You know what I mean? But when you have those memories, it's like you just, memory is just so freaking amazing. The memories are so freaking amazing. He left us to cherish forever. Blessings, so sweet. Exactly, Norma. Now you can't do that. Police be looking through your tents just to give you a ticket. I know, right? Yes, it's crazy. You can't do a lot of stuff that was so not beneficial, that was so good and so just such a blessing to our lives and just made it joyful. And it was just the little things. My apologies for misspelling your name. I know she got that E on the end, but yeah, ladies, I truly want to do my best to create as many memories as I can. As many as I can. And it's crazy because I don't have photo albums and books that I can go look at to see all the great things that we did, or either to see my being small as a baby. I have all that. And because I didn't have that, that's why I'm making sure I have that for my girls, so they can go back and show their daughters when they were babies, the day I birthed them, in the hospital, videos. Even YouTube is a great way for me to keep video documentary of life and seeing them grow. I literally was watching a video of us doing cookies in South Carolina, and Rizzy was like 4 years old, and I literally choked up like, dang, they grow so fast, y'all. They grow so freaking fast. It don't make no sense. They grow so fast. I don't know how many stages of grief there is, but I lost my uncle April Fool's Day of last year, having to be Easter as well, and I don't think I'll take them all yet. The stages of grief. It takes a while. Everybody is different. Everybody is different, and it's so crazy because it's just every time I speak of him in that time, it just makes me tear up. It makes me tear up. I don't care. Like, once I start talking about him, it makes me tear up. And it's just so it's so sad that the memories that I remember mainly were from him, and that he's not here no more. Like, life is, it's a time, it's a expiration date, and that's why you want to create memories. That's why you want to make sure that you are giving an impact. I say the things that I do for my girls, and the reason I do them is so that they can say, you know what, my mama told me that. You know what, I remember my mama said. You get what I'm saying? That's okay, sexy. So that just means I can't mess up yours. I can't. Oh, yes, memories. That's why we need to stop stressing about money so much. Make memories. Exactly. Exactly. Cheers. I feel for you bad. I felt bad losing my rent, but like they losing your rent. You typing so fast. You said you felt like you felt bad losing your rent. I tell my son I wish he could have gone through 1 to 5 about 4 times, then grow up. Not that he's not nice now, but when they are young, they look at you differently. Yeah, it is true. Rent was due and Easter all at the same time. I'm confused what you're saying, April. But yeah, so I see, ladies, I'll be getting on here to talk to y'all about one thing and something else pop up. That's a great thing to tear up from, those kind of memories. A lot of people don't have those. It's an amazing yes, I thank God for the memories. I thank God for the memories. It truly is a blessing that I can have those memories. It truly is a blessing, and I'm not going to take that for granted. I really thank God for that. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't, definitely can't be upset that, oh, excuse me, that he's gone, because God does things for a reason, you know, because I'm like, gosh, I got people, grandparents living to 80, 90 years old. Why you take my granddad so early, you know? But I can't be mad. Things happen for a reason. They do. But all I can do is make it a lesson learned to know what I need to do with my children and my grandchildren, because I definitely want them to have those memories. Definitely gotta have them. Definitely gotta have them. Okay, so last year 4/1/18 was April Fool's. Rent was due and it was Easter and Cheers lost. Oh, okay. No, I understand she lost a loved one, but you said you feel her pain because you lost your rent or something like that. Here's another quote for you. I like touching a life, touching like, I like touching a life, touching like, touching like, touching like, touching a life. We all have someone close to us. I'm not even close to us. That is not even biologically. I will have to write that down so I can read it. Here's another quote for you. So I'm trying to read that, but I don't know if I'm reading it right. So yeah, ladies, we doing them sliders. I made Philly cheesesteak sliders like what I did for the Super Bowl. We're having those again tonight with some seasoned fries, and that's it. Because I was going to cook again, but I realized that I made more meat than I needed. So we was able to eat the same thing again tonight. And hubby wants some of those cheeseburger egg rolls that was on RIZZY'S channel. So we'll probably be doing though. No, we're gonna do spaghetti first and then those probably a couple days later. In some way, we have touched someone's life, whether they be biological array or awesome social media platform. So don't forget, touching life, taking life, touching life. Okay, got you. Yeah, did you see that little clip of them? When I think it was like a little vlog, and I said preparing for Super Bowl or something like that. My rotten neighbor is 107 years old. He used to curse in the yard all the time. Didn't want to go in my own yard. His 2 children are nice though because of their mother. I didn't get a notification. You didn't get a notification for what? For what, girl? Let's see. Oh, it was canceled. What you didn't get a notification for? Yes, don't it seem like the people who are real, oh, what is that word? I can never remember that word when I want to use the wrong word. But it seemed like the people, is it docile? I think that's the word. Yes, they look easy to make. What make it? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Those are tasty. Oh, you talk? No. That is an old video. We did those on her channel. It's the old video, April. The cheeseburger egg rolls. Yeah, I think, yeah, we did them on her channel. Yeah, the cheeseburger egg rolls is on my daughter Rizzy channel. We're gonna start loading back over there her cooking and or whatever she decides she want to do. We haven't figured that out quite yet, but I'm not pressuring her. Whenever she decides, is there, and we'll probably get back on top of that. But with me doing these 2 channels, it's a lot. A life touching life, a life touching life to save a life. Got you. I like that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Nothing special. I'm catching up on some of my videos that I need to watch. And that's about it, ladies. Nothing special going on over here. I wanted to jump on and talk to y'all. So if y'all did get those notifications, your girl ain't going crazy. Ain't nothing bad happening. They were just in error. So they will be out, Tuesday, which is the 26th. And let me see the other date. I don't know if I should release the other one Monday. Let me see, because I can't remember if I think I said Wednesday. So I think it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a video will be out. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a video will be out. That's my plan. The eyebrow video will be out next Saturday. I did tell y'all that. So eyebrows for beginners, how to get your brows to be nice and on point. That will be out on Saturday. So be looking forward to that, ladies. And make sure you thumbs up this video. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. And make sure you go subscribe to that other channel. Make sure you're sharing that channel. Let me know if you're sharing that channel. If you have any questions for our live. I'm thinking, guys, I'm looking at... Oh, it can't be Wednesday because Rizzy go dance on Wednesday. Ooh. What day can I do the live? It might have to be Thursday. I'm looking at my calendar. It might have to be Thursday. Maybe I could do it Tuesday. We'll see. I'll let you guys know what day we choose. It's probably going to be Tuesday or Thursday. So I'll let you know what day I choose to do the live with my husband. I did want to give y'all a chance to get whatever questions y'all have into us so we can have them for the live before we go on. So make sure you guys give us whatever questions you have. But yeah, if you ever need to chat with me about something in life or whatever the case may be, email me. Email me at CPR for the body and we'll go from there. I definitely don't mind. Yes, must remember to share that Facebook channel. Yes. I got a lot of stuff on Facebook, oh my gosh, that I really need to focus on. I've been trying to do my marriage group. I got a natural hair group that I've been letting fall by the wayside, but not really, because I'm trying to get some stuff mustered up with my products that will be going on there. So yeah, I'm just trying to do the behind the scenes work so everything could just be flowing like it should, so that way I can stay consistent in all my little things that I got going on. I got that quote from a lady who, her story, I will post, send it to you. This man she dated for 7 years was trying to kill her and her son. She called the CIA. Shortly after that, he was arrested and his brother for attempted murder. Wow. Have a great week. I have jury duty tomorrow. Okay, girly. I will talk to you later, and I will talk to all of you later. Thank you so much, Cherish, for sharing that story with us. All right, sexy. I will talk to you too, girl. I love you guys, and you guys have an amazing Sunday, and you have a great week as well. All right? Later, Gators. I like to wait before I just click out, because I be feeling like people be saying stuff or saying bye or whatever, and then, yeah, see, I wouldn't have got Cindy's bye if I didn't. Bye-bye. Later, Marcia. Later, Cindy. Later, DG. Later, ladies. All right, 5. Oh, wait, got somebody else. See you later, Norma.